talk to you guys about, judging from the title of this video. So basically, I'm gonna talk about the time I got drunk and did something with a girl. So it was a hotel party actually. We went, what was it for? I was in the ninth grade and my cousin came down from Atlanta and she knew a couple friends that were here for spring break. So, of course, when she comes here, they're like, okay, take Drea. I was the youngest. Well, I was like 16, 17 at the time or whatever. Whatever. We get to the party now. She's like, are you scared? I'm like, scared of what? And she was just like, to drink. And I was like, basically like, we gotta go back home to my mom. And my mom is like the warden, okay? She knows everything. If she don't say nothing to you, best believe it don't really matter. She knows. She's gonna either wait till you say something, or when she can't take it anymore, she's gonna address it. And I'm not trying to die or whatever situation. But peer pressure is a bitch. Everybody was drinking. Everybody was like, you can't just be the only one sober, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So my first drink, shot was, I want to say it was exclusive, or was it Pinnacle? One of those, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of strong. It's fine, whatever. All I know is that after like the eighth shot, my body started to feel like weird. Like I felt like I had no control of it, right? And I'm just like, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want nobody to feel like, oh, she tripping and all this other stuff. But I really was like panicking. Like when I say panicking, I was panicking. But I went to the bathroom. I was pacing back and forth. I'm like, damn, should I call my mom or should I call my grandma or whatever? But my grandma was one of those grandmas like you could tell her about anything or whatever. So I ended up calling my aunt. Called my aunt and I was just like, how are you supposed to feel when you're drunk? Like how do you feel when you're drunk? And she was just like, start to feel, I don't know what she said, but I just know I'm like, I'm gonna take this to Google. So I Googled it or whatever, and I was like, how do you feel, or what are you supposed to feel, or what are the, reactions to you and alcohol, like what will happen. And I was just reading some things. I was just like, oh God, like I'm tripping. So I get out there now. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna try to sober up. I'm gonna drink some water, whatever. All I know is that they had, the way the hotel was set up, they had like a living room and like a kitchen, and then it was like a big ass master bedroom, and then like it's a loop to like the bathroom to the living room, so it's like one big ass bathroom. So I texted my cousin and I was just like, I really don't feel well. Like I feel like I want to throw up. I don't know what's going on. And she's like, oh, just they said you can go and lay in the room or whatever. So all I know is that I came in the room, party came to me. I'm like, Jesus, like, I didn't want to be like the wimp. Furthermore, I was already young, and I didn't want nobody to feel like, oh, she's a party pooper. Again, peer pressure. So what I did was, I was like, all right, I'm just going to pretend like I'm going to drink it. Maybe they won't notice. Right. Anyways, so all I know is this time it was Jack Daniels. I don't know, it's a brown liquor if you don't know about it. Yeah. So, anyways, I went ahead and I was drinking, and they mixed it with Coke. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. All I know is this girl came on to me or whatever the case is, and that's what happened. So I was like, okay, I didn't know what to do. She was touching on me, started kissing me, and more drinks were starting to come. And then all I know is the next morning I woke up and it was me, her, and some other female. I got out the bed. Instantly I had a headache, so I knew I was hungover. So I was like, okay. I looked down and like I was literally like naked. So this they pulled the covers back to see, if they were naked, like, and they were. I'm like, did I really just do this? Did I really just do this? So I woke my cousin up and I was like, we have to go, we have to go. Mind you, we were supposed to come back. We were supposed to be home by 3 o'clock. You know, when my cousin comes down here, my mom really doesn't, really rush me to come home because then at the same time, I was a goody two-shoes, so nobody really thought. I got home, my mom was like, so how was your night and all this other stuff? And I was just like, it was cool. Like, we had fun and all that. But she was like, a lot of fun. I see. I was like, what you talk about? Like, what do you know? And I was drunk texting. Okay, I sent some pictures to my aunt. She's not really my aunt, but she's like my aunt. And she forwarded to my mother. Now, I'm not gonna say what I text her or what type of pictures I sent her, but just to say that it was not parent material. Yeah, I know. I was basically like banned from like going with my cousin by myself for a long period of time. She was just not having it. She was just like, I thought you would have waited till you're 21 and all this. So I'm like, really, nigga, really? I'm in high school. Like, it was gonna happen. It was bound to happen. But I was trying to figure out what happened with me and the girls. Apparently, my cousin knew. She knew what was going on. And she said, I initiated it. So, like, 2 or 3 days later, I went to did I go to a game? I don't know. I forgot where I went. And I saw the girl. And she came up to me. And she was like, I don't want you to feel like we took advantage of you, whatever, because I seen you didn't want to come and say nothing to me. Mind you, I never met them, don't know them from a can of paint. So I was like, it's not that I didn't want to say anything to you. It's kind of awkward. Like, what am I supposed to say? Hey, you're the girl I slept with when I was drunk. No. So basically, we exchanged numbers or whatever. And we started talking. And the next thing I know, she was my girlfriend within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So, yeah, I'll do another video about that. But basically, that was that. Like, I didn't know alcohol had that type of effect on you. I just thought it was like a regular ass drink and, people just like it for the taste. No, bitch. That shit took over me and I had one too many and I don't know. They said I was taking bottles to the head. I didn't remember any of this. All I know is where the hotel was and who I was with, and that was it. Certain part of that night, my brain just like shut down. Everything just went left. Like, I was just like, wow. But I wanted to do it again. So yeah, pretty much the whole spring break, I was trying to find ways to get lit. Like, I was like, yes, like I said, I wasn't the type to go out. I didn't go out and party like that or whatever cases. I was just too scared. I was scared of my mama. Like, I was just like, this lady is probably going to kill me. But that was like basically like my coming out type of thing. Not coming out like, being gay or whatever cases. Just like, having fun or whatever cases. Being a teenager or whatever case at high school, whatever you want to call it. I was lit. I had fun. I did have a regret because I was just like, next time I need to ask questions before I put a drink to my mouth. And maybe I should have, asked, questions before, because I walked into that not knowing anything and it really like affected me the next day because I'm like, damn, I really didn't think I would have remembered anything. It really killed me. I couldn't remember shit. But for the young people watching, if you don't drink and you're too young for it, don't pressure yourself to do it. Wait till you're 21, whatever. And if you do decide to go before you're 21, make sure you're in a safe environment and you have people around you that are able to help you because that shit is no fucking joke. But anyways, that's enough of my story time or whatever. If you have any other stories or, ideas that you think I should talk about or whatever, just hit me up in the comment section. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see ya later.